100% Hard AF Seltzer is now live in Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Texas, Ohio, Montana, Idaho, Oregon, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Illinois. Go to hardafseltzer.com today. Click on the store locator and enter your city or zip to find the closest location nearest you.
We are gold for energy. Send it. Incoming. Put the money in the bag, man.
As I said, your paycheck is your thank you.
What's going on back there? This is awesome! Welcome to Earth! No. Who's flying the plane? Get cockpit. Go. God.
Black Rifle Energy, dropping near you.
Welcome to Drinkin, Bro. Yeah, welcome to the Week 6 College Football Prediction Show. Brought to you by MyBookie.com. Promo code Drinkin' Bros doubles at first deposits all the way up to $1,000. Get off the couch and get into the action today with MyBookie.com. They'll also give you a rake back if you lost for the day one homies. Didn't need it last night, 2 for 2. Took the Denver Broncos, and it took player props. Their player props are awesome, dude. They can do it in the NFL. It took J.K. Dobbins over 69 yards. Ended up with 100. I think R.J. Harvey had 100 too. And it was just domination last night for Denver all the way around.
That looked good.
Jamar Chase, after the game, said it feels like we've just given up on the year. It certainly looked like that in last night's game. I know this is a college show, but we'll start off with the NFL since there was a doubleheader last night. I saw something last night that I haven't seen in sports yet that I really liked. Tyreek Hill had a violent injury, and they blurred it when they showed the replays in not only the game, but also in the highlights afterwards on SportsCenter. I don't mind that at all. I don't need to see that shit more than once, and I feel bad for the people. So, yeah, blur it out, dude. I think we're all fine. Do we need to see that type of violence on screen? Like,
It doesn't bother me.
I know for you it doesn't, but, man, when I see shit like that, I throw up. I throw up my hand a little bit. I don't need to see it.
Yeah.
So I was happy they blurred it out. I'm happy he's okay, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see.
Well, I mean, just physically. He was waving to the crowd and,
Yeah, so he's
going to get surgery.
everything is torn.
Yep.
Probably the patellar tendon as well. I know that the knee ligaments.
ACL is gone,
Yeah.
and then a dislocated kneecap is what they're saying.
Yeah, a dislocated kneecap. The patellar tendon rests over the top of it, so we'll see if that got fucked up too. But, yeah, he's going to be out a minute.
Yeah. How long is that injury? Do you know?
I mean,
year?
There's no guarantee you come back from that.
Ever?
Yeah.
How old is Tyreek Hill?
29, I think.
Weird thing is, I just pitched him on the NFL show last week to get traded to the Chiefs.
He's
He's
31.
Yeah.
He's 31. Oof.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know if you come back from that as a wide receiver.
I mean, his major weapon. He's got good hands too, but his major weapon is his explosiveness. So
Speed.
We'll see. It's early in the season, so I think there's a decent chance he comes back next year. I just don't know how long it's going to take him to get back to full strength. Because usually major surgery like that,
Yep.
it takes a bit. But yeah, that game is just a game of two losers, anyways. To be
Yep.
honest,
Yeah.
neither one of those teams is going to do shit this year.
No.
And neither will the Bengals, but the Broncos they're good.
And then we'll talk about what to do tomorrow with Justin Fields. Flashes of brilliance, but not good enough. So
Well, I mean,
we'll talk to
the
Homeboy
outcome of
about
that
it.
game, I don't think was necessarily his fault. Although fumbling,
The fumble
his
was
fault.
The fumble was.
You can't do that, but you also can't fumble. I mean, they lost by one score and they fumbled on the 1 yard line. So, I mean, I think Justin Fields played well.
I did too. But still.
But I think that's a loser organization.
I agree. And I think with these kids, man, and now this will go back to college. If you're a college kid, you might want to start thinking about where you are actually going and whether or not it's worth it for your career. Because there is some organizations, I am convinced, that if you start there, it fucks up your entire career and life, and that's it, and there's no coming back from it. You and I always love the Carr family as an example. David first with the Texans. But then Derek was getting killed at the Raiders for all those years. Like, who knows if they would start off with a good team.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, Cam Ward's going through it now. They're probably going to ruin him.
That's what I think.
Sometime in the first 3 years, he'll be done, I think.
Done.
I think out of not every team has a starting quarterback, really, right? So let's say 28 teams have a viable starting quarterback that range from superstar to just there.
I forget which NFL analyst said this on Sunday, but he goes, I think there's only 15 that are actually truly great in this world.
I think, but yeah, that's maybe fair, but like I think there's another 5 that could have done something somewhere else.
I did too. Dude, I go back to Drew Lock. I wanted to see what he was capable of.
Yeah. Here's what there's not enough of. Offensive linemen.
No.
There's never enough, no matter how many you have on your team. The Chargers are going through it now. They had one out, now they've got another one out, and they're in big trouble.
It starts, I'm telling you, this starts at 12 years old. Coaching a 12U team, they take all of the linemen first on both sides of the ball. So it is no different at 10, 12 years old, all the way up through college and the NFL. Linemen are the most important positions on the field.
Yeah, and we're just not – we don't make enough of them. I mean, really, the NFL should be doing something about that. They should be reaching back into Pop Warner and making that a cool thing to do, and they should be – more so than just that, they should be taking dudes like offensive linemen that have personalities that are cool, like Ryan Jensen, for example, and making a superstar out of that guy.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that's...
Jason Kelsey's one.
He was.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Well, I mean,
he's retired now.
But he's on, ESPN and everywhere else.
No one gives a fuck after your playing career if you were a cool offensive lineman. They need to make offensive linemen cool and big names
right
when
now
they're in the league.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're not going to get kids like that to sign up for it. But if you see them making a shit ton of money and talked about and blah, 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 it's kind of an afterthought, right?
You're right.
But if you look at a team like, I think that Joe Burrow is the best quarterback prospect I've ever seen. And I know that may sound hyperbolic. I think he's the best one I've ever seen to come out of college and right into the NFL with all the uphill. Look, he's got two great receivers and all, but without being able to do anything, he gets pressured on almost half of the plays. Like literally, I think it's the same as Cam Ward this year. It's 45% of the plays he gets pressured.
Yeah. Same
thing over in the Chargers now the last 2 weeks since they started losing offensive linemen and a running back. It's up in the 40s now. This is a problem. It doesn't matter how good the rest of your team is. You could have the best defense on earth. You can have the best quarterback and 2 great receivers, and you still won't win if you don't have an offensive line. Just the way it is. The NFL, this is a problem that the NFL needs to solve.
So they're trying in Pop Warner, and they have these camps called the big body camps. And it's for overweight kids, to be honest with you. The problem is, Dan, it's not cool enough for them, and they don't want to play the position. And that's the hardest part.
Well, they'll want to play the position when they see fucking...
I agree. Somebody on TV.
Like superstars that are on TV that are fucking... whatever it is that attracts kids to play sports, attitude and success, those 2 things specifically.
And that's what we preach to ours is, hey, dude, you're going to be cool in school for the first time ever. I told their parents, too. Like, hey, dude, you're going to be wearing the jerseys on Fridays to the school. Your kids are going to be cool. They probably got picked on as a kid for being bigger and all that other shit. They're going to be cool. They're going to be awesome. And you got to, want to do this. Because you can be very, very successful financially. Jesus Christ. There's not enough of these guys.
No, everything is downstream of culture. Politics even is downstream of culture. When people start caring about something, you see politics and economies shift to support that desire.
Yeah.
It happens in a big way. And the NFL's got a lot of power. I mean, there's no reason that every primetime game they play, they don't have some offensive lineman or another either active that they're highlighting or a former dude that's talking about the position and all that stuff. I mean, honestly,
And
it's a huge deal, and it's not only all the stuff they've done to change the rules to try to protect the quarterback and skill position players don't mean shit if you can't block fucking 300-pound dudes that are running 4.5s coming at your guy.
Yeah.
Like, there's no rule that's going to stop him from getting hit 12 times a game. And that shit adds up over the years. The Titans, I think they've been sacked. He's a rookie. He's been sacked 17 times in 4 games. That's 4.1 or 4.25 sacks per game. Untenable. Even for an athlete like that. And by the way, he's quite a bit more athletic than Joe Burrow was.
Mm-hmm. And the other thing, too, is this bleeds over into college, which we'll talk about now, because I haven't seen outside of Ohio State and Penn State, I haven't seen any good offensive and defensive lines total on both sides of the ball like this. And I think that's why not a lot of people are having success, or teams are getting like very high scoring games and shit like that, is because there isn't enough of these dudes out there. And when you get the dudes, you got to spend the money on the dudes, and the quarterbacks, unfortunately, are getting the money. And, we'll get into it, and we'll start with Florida State, Virginia. Nothing was more evident in that game than that. I mean, fucking A. Florida State, we thought had a good defense, and they just ran the fuck over, dude.
Virginia's got a very good offense.
They do.
They do,
but the line play was interesting because Florida State was getting pushed around. And Florida State, you remember, pushed around Alabama.
Yes. And if you look at those back-to-back, who's better? Because now you have some common opponents there, and you're like, all right.
That was week 1 out of conference. Doesn't mean anything.
Well, it does now, because Florida State is 3-1, and I don't know what's going to happen to them, whereas I had them in after week 1. I was like, oh, shit, they beat Bama? Great. And then they were steamrolling everybody. This was a shocker. I lost all the things on this, parlays, teasers, everything.
Well, we'll find out this upcoming week.
It was awful.
Because they play Miami.
I know. And by the way, they moved College Game Day, so I want to get your take on this. So they shifted College Game Day out of Miami, Florida State, which I disagree with, to Alabama, Vanderbilt. I think Miami, Florida State's always been a rivalry.
I think that's I think Miami, Florida State's a bigger game.
So do I.
I think Alabama's going to light Vanderbilt up. So, I mean, it'll be entertaining, because I think Vanderbilt's got the ability to score some points.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
And didn't they beat them last year?
They beat somebody.
Yeah, Vandy beats Alabama last year.
They beat Alabama in Nashville,
Yeah, but Alabama last year was meh.
But I don't agree with shifting that game. When's the last time Game Day's ever done that?
They do it every now and again, but I don't know if I don't think I would have done that. Florida State Miami is going to be.
That's been a rivalry forever, dude.
Yeah, what's Vanderbilt ranked right now?
They're in the top 20 for sure. Let me check the actual ranking.
Yeah, but Miami's top 5.
Miami's 3.
Yeah, dude. So
and
what are
Florida
we doing?
State's 18.
So Vandy's 16, Bama's 10.
I don't.
I mean, look, they're both great games.
They are, but Florida State, Miami always means something.
Well, these all mean something. Both of those games mean something.
But this is an actual true rivalry, whereas Vanderbilt versus Alabama isn't.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, maybe it is.
Maybe.
I mean, if Alabama only wins this game by a field goal or something like that, then it is a rivalry, because they got beat last year and only won by 3 at home this year, right? Vanderbilt's on the come up right now, man.
If Pavia can play one more year, which he's lobbied for, we'll see.
He's going to get. He'll be here for the rest of his life.
Man, people are pissed off about that. I say stay in college, son. Enjoy it. Make that money. Next up was TCU, Arizona State. This one we called Arizona State with the upset here. These fringe teams on the outside of the top 25 are always hard. It always comes down to something like this. And Arizona State's now back in the rankings, right, Bob? They
Arizona State is ranked again. Yeah.
Yep.
They are, I don't know, somewhere. But they're what really matters is they're completely in the mix they're 25th, completely in the mix for the Big 12.
Yes. That is the biggest deal out of all of this. It doesn't matter what the ranking is. As long as they can make it to the playoff, they're in. So it doesn't matter. But they got a long road. Next up is Ohio State, Washington here. This was ho-hum game. They're bringing this kid along. Love to see it. Leading the Big Ten, Julian saying at 80% completion, man.
I liked it. I liked the way that Ryan Day and the team came at this game. Mm-hmm. They mixed the runs up. I think Bo Jackson
first start.
had 17 carries. Somebody else, James Peoples only got 3, I think. But who is it? Donaldson got 9 or 10 carries.
Mm-hmm. That's the kid they bought from West Virginia.
Yeah, it's a good mix. They even did an end around, I think, with Carnell Tate. But it's a good mix of runs. They split it up a little bit. What's that? Jeremiah Smith looked good. He caught a touchdown pass.
He looked great. I think he had eight passes, 8 catches. I know he had a touchdown.
Yeah,
but
C.J. Donaldson, the backup running back, or 1B, I guess. I don't know how they're even calling that.
He was the starter. And
he catches passes pretty well, too. So does Jackson. And then Peoples caught 3 for 16. So they've got 3 running backs in this game caught a pass, 1 for a touchdown. Five receptions total out of the running backs for 3 different running backs with 1 for a touchdown. And then obviously Donaldson ran for a touchdown as well. This is the most complete team in football. It's not even close. I don't think when healthy, nobody can beat this team. Honestly, I don't think anybody is even close to beating these guys.
I don't either, man. And the way they're bringing this kid along, so you had 28 throws and then 34 runs. That's exactly what you want to do with a brand new quarterback, especially on the road. All of this is part of the plan. Day talked about it afterwards, Coach Day, and he is good with quarterbacks, quarterback guys. So I don't see a weakness here, and the defense is just getting better and better and better. This Caden Curry kid is a superstar. Yeah. 11 tackles in this game, and Washington was number 10 in the nation offense.
Yeah, I was listening to Greeny talk about it this morning. I can't remember the coach that he was talking about. It may have been Parcells or somebody. It was an older coach. But he said if you have more complete passes, if you add your pass completions plus your run carries together and you beat the other team, you almost 90% of the time you'll win that game.
Oh, is that true?
If you add your completed, not attempted, but completed passes plus your runs, and it's more than the other team, you win.
Interesting.
And they ran the ball 34 times, completed 22 passes. That's 56. Washington had 18 completions and 30 carries for 48. And they won.
Yeah.
I mean, you could look. I would look through some games and see if that's true or not. But it seems like it probably would be.
Well, you're lucky enough you get to do it, right? I mean, you got to have the talent to do it in the line and all the other stuff. But this is it's a fun team to watch, and this makes me enjoy the 17 game schedule because you can actually build these kids instead of having to run people out of the stadium 60-0 to put some points on the board for the old school BCS. This is the one part I do like about it, where sometimes it's unnecessary and you should bring these kids along a little slower to get them to be better. Like this Bo Jackson kid came out of fucking nowhere, for Christ's sakes. He just changed his name to Bo for recruiting.
Yeah.
For recruiting. He's not Bo Jackson's kid.
I'm going to change my name to who's really good on camera? O.J. Simpson.
O.J. Simpson Jr.?
Can you imagine? He didn't put Junior, but everybody thinks it because he's black and he's.
I know.
Maybe Walter.
No relation whatsoever.
Maybe Walter Cronkite. I'll just change my name.
Dalter?
Are you any relation? No.
Dalter Cronkite?
Yeah. Well, he just went Bo Jackson. He didn't even change the goddamn name.
No.
He could have put Beau.
His name wasn't Bo.
What the fuck is his real name?
His first full name, Bo. Yeah. They're calling him Bo. I forget what his real first name is.
Like the actual Bo Jackson or the Bo Jackson on Ohio State?
The Bo Jackson on Ohio State changed his name to Bo. That's his nickname. What's his real name?
Lamar.
Well, I mean, Bo's not.
What is it?
Lamar.
Of course it is.
Yeah, but Bo's not Bo's name either. His name is Vincent.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't remember what's his middle name. Look it up.
I think it's Bo.
It's not
Edward.
Bo.
It's Edward.
Vincent
So
Edward.
Is it really?
Yeah, Vincent Edward Jackson, yeah.
He just made up Bo.
Where did Bo come from?
It's a childhood nickname. He's
Yeah.
from fucking Mississippi or whatever.
Alabama.
Alabama.
A lot of times he's
Greenbow, Alabama.
Yeah, some
Greenbow.
older sibling just mispronounces your name for the first 5 years, and you just get stuck with it.
That's really funny. Next up is Oregon Penn State. We were at this game. I wasn't impressed by either team.
No, stop telling me this was a good game. It was not a good game.
Until overtime.
It was not even in overtime. This game was trash. The whole thing. The defenses got tired at the end a little bit, and some points were scored. And then, if you put a top 10 team on the 25-yard line, they're going to score a couple of times. But not every time. You should score every time from the 25-yard line, and it shows you how shitty both of these teams are. Now, I say shitty in comparison to Ohio State.
Yeah.
These are good teams. They'll beat most other teams.
Yes.
But college football there's a lot of parity this year. There's mostly weak teams. Nobody has talent and execution and discipline on both sides of the ball, right? Florida's got good defense. Offense sucks. Florida State's got good, but we thought they had a good defense, but they have a good offense. Their defense is not good. Right. Same with Vanderbilt. Same with Tennessee. Georgia's got good defense. Their offense is kind of fucking weird. It's just nobody's complete. Nobody except for Ohio State.
Yeah. And I think Alabama would probably beat Oregon or Penn State.
I mean, yeah, 100%.
I think so. After watching them in person.
They went into Athens and fucking look, they didn't like beat down Georgia, but they jumped right on top of them. And then Georgia locked down a little bit, and Alabama started playing way more conservatively and running the ball and shit like that to get the clock down. Don't read too much into the fact they didn't score in the second half.
To be scoreless in the second half and beat Georgia at Georgia is fucking impossible.
Yeah.
I mean, that is the most impressive stat of this game. And I think, because now we've seen all these teams in real life, you and I. After watching Oregon Penn State, I think Bama beats both of those teams. I really do. I mean,
I said this after week one, even after they lost, and I said it during the preseason too. But even after they lost, Bama is a top 5 team.
Yeah, and
I'm telling you,
they're certainly headed there. In real life, I was not impressed with either of those teams. Next up was LSU Ole Miss. The same thing we said for weeks now. We cannot figure out this LSU offense. They only scored 19 fucking points in this game. And what is it, dude? What happened to Nussmeier in this fucking game? So I didn't get to watch this, Bob. What was it?
We keep saying that every week. What happened to Nussmeier in this game?
Nothing. I think he's
21 of 34, 197, a pick and a touchdown.
Yeah, he's either hurt or it's just something's broken, like in his brain or something.
But look
or the play calls are bad. I don't know, man. Like they should be better. It's just it's weird.
Ole Miss does not have a great defense.
They don't.
They held LSU to 59 total rushing yards. I don't understand what's happening down there other than Brian Kelly. Look, a bunch of Notre Dame fans were writing in after this game saying, I told you so. I've been with you from day one. I've never liked Brian Kelly, but I didn't think it was this bad. I mean, I thought LSU genuinely had a shot at the title before the season started. They have zero shot now.
No, it's going to take something crazy.
I mean, the bad news is
maybe they could come alive.
The other teams in the SEC, Alabama specifically, has just the worst schedule of all time. They play Vanderbilt, at Missouri, Tennessee, South Carolina, whatever. Then they play LSU, Oklahoma, and close out at Auburn. I mean, it's a fucking murderer's row.
That is awful.
Every one of those teams is good. Every one of those teams
can win.
Are beatable by Alabama, no question. Because Alabama's very good.
But also, any of those teams can beat Alabama.
Yeah, there's like no breaks. And maybe that's good for them. Maybe you don't have some letdown bullshit game because you know everybody's coming at you. Georgia's got to play at Auburn in 2 weeks. They play Ole Miss. They play Florida. And don't take that for granted, man, because that late in the season, it happened last year.
Yeah.
Fucking Florida is like, hey, we got to save Napier's job. And they start playing well. And then they got to play Texas. I don't think that's a problem. But then they close out at Georgia Tech neutral. And I'm telling you, that's going to be a fucking game.
Fuck yeah, it is.
That's going to be a game. So nobody.
It was last year.
Nobody in the SEC's really got it easy. Ole Miss has got to play Georgia, Oklahoma, and they got to play Florida, but they get Florida at home, so that's good. Ole Miss probably of the teams at the top right now. Ole Miss or maybe Vandy have the clearer paths, but I just don't think they're going to be able to. Not Vandy, Oklahoma.
And here's the thing, SEC fans.
Because I think Oklahoma's going to beat Texas, but they still got to play Ole Miss. They got to play at Tennessee. They got to play at Alabama. Oh, God. Then this is how Oklahoma closes the year. 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now, they're off this week, but 3 weeks from now they play Texas. Then at South Carolina, who cares? Ole Miss, at Tennessee, at Alabama, Missouri, then LSU. This is the fucking SEC now.
SEC fans, we're not shitting on you guys either. I think here's my honest take on this. I would take a 3-loss Alabama, a 3-loss Georgia over a 2-loss Indiana, a 2-loss Illinois, a 2-loss Notre Dame. I would really advocate for that. I would really fight for that over those two shitty Big Ten teams. With 3 losses from Alabama or Georgia. I really would.
Here's the crazy thing about the SEC, a stat I saw today that I didn't think about or whatever. Based on rankings, based on the AP poll, the 10th best team in the SEC is Missouri.
Okay.
Who is the 10th best program in any other Power 4 conference?
There isn't a 10th best team.
There aren't.
Like I was saying, like who's the 10th?
It's not. There just isn't one.
Big Ten is top heavy with 2 teams. 3 teams.
I mean, but if you go down and you're like, okay, who's the 10th best team in the ACC? Who's the 10th best team in the Big 12? Who's the 10th best team?
But like if you go, let's take Big Ten for example. Like let's go the top 5 there. This is off the top of my head.
They have the best top.
But Ohio State, Oregon, Penn State, and then Indiana underneath that, and then probably Illinois.
Yes.
I don't think Indiana and Illinois would survive any of these fucking SEC schedules whatsoever. Who is it? Portnoy over the weekend, live on air, said Michigan would be the best team in the SEC. Not one fucking prayer. Like, that's the dumbest
when
comment
did he
I've
say
ever heard.
that?
Saturday.
Like this Saturday?
Live on air, yes. That was the dumbest comment I've ever fucking heard. No.
Was he wearing that hat, and was he full of maize and blue hard AF when he said it?
Is that what I'm wearing today? I didn't even look.
Yeah.
But yeah, I grabbed it on the way in. Look, I think Bryce Underwood can be talented for the future for sure. But there is no fucking way they would be the best team in the SEC. That's just an asinine statement. Even this next one, like Auburn. Auburn against A&M. We won this game, and it was great. Look, I fucking won all these goddamn games except for one. I'm one off in all these fucking things, or else I'd be a fucking millionaire this year. Florida State fucked everything on Friday night, man. Fuck you guys. But this next one, A&M won this one against Auburn, 16-10. Auburn has got a sneaky defense. This is the second game in a row where they've played a top 10 team and only lost by 7 points. Like, even they're fucking hard.
So,
I mean, they can also...
they don't have an offense.
their offense is not good. They can run the ball a little bit, but not much.
Jackson Arnold sucks. This was more concerning for A&M to me than it was Auburn being like, we did it again. Because I
agree.
Oklahoma's offense is not that good either. Like, Mateer is good, but they can't run. They're super one-dimensional.
Yeah.
And then Auburn, they're not fucking good. So A&M only winning by 6 is a little weird. And
A&M had a really bad execution game. They were 3 for 14 on third down, which is not. They haven't been like that all season. And maybe that gives some credit to Auburn for that too, for sure. They also had 13 penalties for 120 yards. Yeah. They just played a sloppy ass game against a team they thought they were going to drag. Yeah. I'm not too concerned about A&M right now, but you can't fucking pull that shit. No, because that's a 1-score game. That should have been a 2 or 3-score game.
And they put their superstar players put numbers on the board. The running back had 139 yards.
Yeah,
their receiver had 113.
I actually think A&M has the most favorable schedule left in the SEC.
It's got to. I think
playing watch for that Texas home game to end the season.
They play Florida this week.
No, Texas plays Florida. They're off this week.
They play Mississippi State, so that's a win.
They play Mississippi State.
No.
Yeah.
They play Florida in 2 weeks. That's tough, but it's at home, so whatever. They've got at LSU. I don't think LSU is that big of a threat. Nussmeier just can't move the ball.
But at home,
they're tough.
LSU
they're going to be tough.
It's going to be tough.
At Missouri is going to be a tough game. You cannot snooze on that.
I agree.
And then they got South Carolina and Samford. Samford with an M.
Yeah.
Okay, and then they close at Texas, which I think they're going to win.
I think too.
So A&M might have the clearest path right now out of all these teams.
I think they do by far, because I think they'll beat Mississippi State, but I do think Mississippi State's is nothing to be slept on. But they should have no problem with Florida, no problem with Arkansas. Their biggest problem with LSU is that they're at LSU. Yeah. The toughest game left on their schedule, in my opinion, like the most complete team left on their schedule, is Missouri. I'm not even being a homer here. Like, LSU has serious problems on offense. Texas has even worse problems on offense. Like, South Carolina just sucks, kind of. They might bring it around. They might pull it together, but they've been bad so far. So who knows? But
I think Sellers is going to upset somebody, just one person.
I agree.
Like he's got enough talent to do that, but I think the rest of it's going to be kind of a shit show for those guys, because we all expected him to win the Heisman last year. Going into this year, all of us were like, "Holy shit,
he can still do shit."
I know.
He's
going to fuck up one of these games for somebody else.
He was throwing dots against Missouri, man. Like he can still make the plays.
Yeah. Next up is Indiana, Iowa. Look, they were down, minute and a half to go. They threw a 50-yard touchdown to win it, which is all you have to do for Indiana. So,
yep.
Congratulations. And
they've got a good offense, even in a fucking weird game. We said this game, any game in Iowa or Iowa State
Iowa's always
weird. So they pull it out. It's all
Iowa State, same thing. Weird place to play.
But Arizona sucks too. I mean, Iowa State handled business.
Yeah. Tennessee,
is it weird?
States.
The Big 12 is the most interesting conference right now to me.
Is it?
Yeah.
Who do you like? Who do you like in that one?
I don't know. I don't know who to believe. It's like they're all politicians trying to convince me that they're the good guy, and I'm like, damn, I don't know which one. Because Houston's 4-0. They haven't played anybody, but they're 4-0.
Yeah.
They went to Oregon State and won that game.
Yeah.
That's not an easy game to win necessarily. I mean, Oregon State sucks, but still, it's a weird place to play. Tech's looked good. BYU's looked good so far. Only one conference game. Arizona State's looked good so far in conference play. I don't know, man. That's a weird one. I mean, Kansas State, by the way, is just not good. They've already lost the conference game. They're
that fucking dude.
So is Utah.
Was not the dude.
And Baylor is not as good as we thought they might be.
They pushed out Will Howard.
Baylor's offense is good. Their defense is not. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Next up was Tennessee, Mississippi State. Thank you for that backdoor cover there. It was 6.5 for me on that one. Won that one. Tennessee won in overtime by 7 by one touchdown. Thank you very much. That was fun. Georgia Tech was a push for me. I put them in a 13-point teaser, and it was -1. I can't believe they only won the game by 1. We were at the game, but this went to overtime. Did Wake Forest miss an extra point, it looks like? Because they got 6.
I believe they
or
went
did they
for
go
2.
for 2?
Yeah, I believe they went for 2, if I recall. I
Okay.
watched the end of that game.
I like that.
I like that
Go
too.
for the win.
Yes.
If you're
I
Wake
think-
Forest,
yeah,
what the fuck do you
In fact,
care?
that is what they did because, they were like, we don't have the dogs to keep going.
Yeah. Not with Haynes King at the 25-yard line, man. He's going to score every fucking time.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all.
You just can't stop that.
I don't mind that at all. You get nothing to lose if you're Wake Forest. Next up was Utah State at Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt.
They had to score 24.
But they let
second
35 points in against Utah State.
Yeah.
Yeesh. Pavi had 5 TDs.
By the way, 21 in the first half, so it wasn't all garbage time.
Yeah.
No. This was at half. It was 31-21. It's a fucking shootout, for Christ's sakes. Next up, Missouri did what they needed to do against UMass. I know nothing about UMass. Are they
You don't need to know
FCS?
anything about
They are D1, but they're horrible.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Pribula looked great.
Illinois, USC, man. Fucking, yeah, he was. 3 incompletions. USC, Illinois, great game.
I took the over in that game because
I didn't touch it.
Of fucking course, I took the over. The over was like, what was it? Hold on, let me see. It's on here. 60.5. You didn't think both of these teams are going to score 30? Come on. Nobody played defense in this game.
I didn't know this was a true 9 a.m. game for USC, so I did not touch this.
Yeah, that's true.
But this was good. It was a big win for Illinois, I'll say that. And it kind of dashed USC's hopes and dreams there of returning to glory. Had everybody everywhere we go, by the way, hates the coach of Lincoln Riley. Every single college we go to, they hate Lincoln Riley. That can bring the country together, I think. Everybody's hatred for Lincoln Riley. It's funny, man, to hear that out of Penn State and Oregon fans over the weekend. Next up was Notre Dame, Arkansas.
I like this game because it shows like downstream all the bets. At Arkansas is a game on everybody's SEC schedule that you're like, fuck, I don't know if I should bet this or not.
I lost this parlay because of this.
Yeah, I think getting this one this early in the season show like Notre Dame is okay. They're just okay. Let's be real about that.
They've got a good offense.
The offense is good, sure, but like they're not.
I think Carr is a star.
Yeah, he's
do
great.
Too.
There's no question
they got a
about
great
that.
Running back.
It's holding a team at their home field to an SEC team to 13 points like that. I enjoyed that. I think that should inform your betting downstream. If your favorite SEC team is going into Arkansas, historically you're like, should I bet this or not? You should bet it.
Yeah,
probably.
I had this teased up like third time. I mean, I lost this game all the way around. That was the only 2 I lost this weekend. But BYU, Colorado didn't touch. Don't care. I don't care about any of these teams. I know BYU's 4-0. Congratulations.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
I don't either. All right. Before we get to this week's predictions, obviously we're brought to you by MyBookie.com. Promo code Drinkin Bros doubles that first deposit all the way up to $1,000. Not only of all the college football odds we are reading today, overs and unders and spreads and all that stuff from MyBookie. But Bob, who's winning the baseball? That I'm curious about as well.
So the Tigers beat the Indians in game 1.
Padres are up, I think, on the.
Padres are up 1-0 in
the
the
Cubs?
third. Yeah.
The Cubes.
Buck. All right. I want the Cubs to win.
The Cubes.
What, did Skirball go the whole game? Did
No,
go the
he
distance?
was pulled, I think, in the 8th.
7 2/3, 14 Ks.
God damn, are you kidding me? All right.
He's
That's
probably going to win the Cy Young again. It's either him or fucking Max Fried.
He's
right?
going to be a
Yeah.
problem in a 7-game series, man.
Yeah.
He's going to pitch twice. maybe 3 times.
If you line it up right, you could pick, and it goes long enough. You can pitch 3 times in a 7-game series.
Yeah, and they've also got. Jack Flaherty didn't have a great season this year, but he's got a lot of postseason experience, and Casey Mize did have a good season this year. They've got a really good rotation. It's going to be interesting to see how that goes. In the short series, I don't know. The Indians still have the opportunity. If Flaherty goes tomorrow, he's got. I don't know who they're pitching tomorrow. Actually, I guess we can look, but I would keep an eye on that game tomorrow. Yeah, it's Mize tomorrow. So Mize versus Bybee. That's going to be a good game.
Yeah, look, these series right now that are going on in baseball are incredible. So I'm amped tonight. I'll be going home watching the end of the Yankees Red Sox. Who's the late game tonight? Is it the Dodgers?
Dodgers Reds, yeah.
Red Sox.
It's Hunter Green versus Blake Snell.
That's going to be
a great
banger.
one, dude.
Yep.
God damn.
Hunter Green just throwing 100. Blake Snell throwing less.
I'll be up for that for sure.
But for whatever reason, neither Lodolo or Abbott is pitching in Game 2. It's Zach Little.
Jim Abbott, the one arm guy?
Not Jim Abbott.
Damn it, man.
Maybe they're saving their rubber game arm.
I hate that.
Yeah, I think you go for the jugular.
Foot on neck.
Yes.
Yeah, all times.
First game, dude. You've got to go with your best.
So that's the first game they are, but the second game is what he's talking about. But then the Red Sox Yankees start at 5 Central. That's Garrett Crochet versus Max Fried. Those are both potential Cy Young winners this year.
Can't wait for that game. Looking forward to it and the rivalry, obviously. But plenty to bet on. College football, NFL, Heisman Trophy shit is all changed. Everything has changed now, landscape-wise. So go over there. Next up, we got DrinkinBrosTickets.com. If you want tickets to any of these games across the board, they're very reasonably priced this year. And you can take your family out.
Yeah, if you're in Cleveland, you can go
have some laughs.
You can go to Game 2 in Cleveland for $44.
$44 to a playoff game in baseball.
You can go to Dodger Stadium for $40.
Can you really?
$39.
God damn, dude.
I don't know, but I mean, obviously Yankee Stadium is $100, but everywhere else is $34, $44, $40.
God, that's amazing, dude. Take your kids out to the ballpark, man. Get out, enjoy your life. $10 cheaper than StubHub.
Make some memories.
Exactly. Next up is hardafseltzer.com. All right, we need to sell out these Circle Ks down here. I'm looking at the text messages right now, and got to sell them out in Alabama, dude. Got to sell out Tuscaloosa and Auburn University until November 6th. That is our test. We started September 1st, going all the way to November 6th. Please buy out all those locations and in the Panhandle down there in Florida. Please look out for those Circle Ks. That will literally open up, it's either 1,000 or 3,000 stores, whatever it is, something crazy in the Southeast. It'll change the company overnight, and 4,000 of you guys are actually invested in it with us. So please go out and support and buy those 12-packs. Everywhere else, we got the Tall Boys right up the street here at HEB. Those are coming to Total Wine and all that other fun stuff. And Albertsons is stocked up in Idaho, Montana, and all those town pumps in Montana. And then it's shout out to W.R. Hickey for, once again, man, being fucking awesome at State College in Pennsylvania. Go and show those guys some love and buy some Hard AF Seltzer for them as well. They're always great to us every time we come in town. Even the president came out, was just like, hey, man, nice to meet you. I was like, oh, shit, thank you. Nice to meet you.
Who, Trump?
We appreciate the support. President of W.R. Hickey. Like Trump's already thanked us, but
yeah,
a long time ago.
You should.
All right, let's get to this week's games, shall we? Friday night. Man, these Friday night games has been happening a lot. Fox has got one. ESPN's got one. And I like it. I like college football on a Friday night like this. This is West Virginia at BYU. This is BYU minus 18.5. Who you got?
No.
Not touching it?
No.
Yeah, it's a weird one, right?
No, I'm not. I just not betting on BYU. I don't see the point.
Or West Virginia.
West Virginia is really bad. They're getting smoked by literally everybody they're playing, but I don't care.
Me neither, man. Over-under is 47.5. Fuck. No, I've been burned by these fringe teams, man, and it fucked me week 1 and fucked me week 2, and I promise you I wouldn't do it again. I'm not going to do it on this one. I'm not. As anybody can win these fucking things or lose these goddamn things, and that's a big boy spread too. BYU at home is weird, and everybody gets gassed because of the altitude. But I'll watch it. I'm not going to gamble it in real life, so therefore I'm not going to tell you to gamble it. Next up is Kentucky at Georgia. This is Georgia minus 20.5. Who you got?
Boy.
Oh, that's a big spread.
Yeah, that's a lot of points for Georgia.
I feel very comfortable with Georgia.
So do I.
I mean, Kentucky lost by 22 to South Carolina last week.
Kentucky can't. Kentucky. This is the worst Kentucky team Stoops has maybe had ever.
They want him fired, by the way.
Yeah, and Kentucky can't score. Georgia's angry.
I hope they are. Are they angry at noon?
Yeah.
I hope so.
With Kirby, yeah.
I hope so.
I mean, yeah, you can't lose. You got to
Can't lose 2 home games.
Well,
in a row.
they're not going to lose, but you got to blow somebody out after losing.
I agree. So for that reason,
I'll take it.
I'm going to take it too. I'll take, and it's only because of that half a point. If this was 21.5 instead of 20.5, I don't take it. But I'll take Georgia minus 20.5 because they got to start rocking some people. They're 12 right now. They're fine now, but they need to blow this team out. Next up is Iowa State at Cincinnati. This is Cincinnati minus 1.5. Iowa State is number 14 and 5-0. And they're not favored in this fucking game? I hate this Iowa State team so much, dude. It's the fucking worst. They fucked me week 1 in Ireland. Remember that?
Yeah.
How are you not favored?
I don't know, but I'm
At
going to
14?
I'm going to buy half a point and make it Cincinnati minus 1.
Really?
Yeah.
And take Cincinnati?
I mean, Vegas doesn't fuck up much. They know something.
Clearly. And by the way, the 2 games we said that, well, there was 2 games we said that last week. FSU, remember? I was like, I don't understand the spread. Somebody help me figure out the spread. Well, Virginia helped me figure out that spread real quick, and they beat them. The other one was Ohio State. I was like, I don't get this either. This is 8. Now, Ohio State blew them out, so that wasn't shocking. But, like, this, what the fuck do they know? What is Cincinnati?
I mean, they're 3-1. They beat a decent Kansas team at Kansas. Their loss was week 1 on a neutral field to Nebraska. Kind of a weird game.
Not great.
They're not great, but it was just kind of a bizarre game.
No.
Iowa State has only looked convincing in 1 game, and it was against a terrible team.
I know. I'm not going to touch this either. Iowa State has fucked me at every single fucking turn here. Next up is Wisconsin at Michigan. This is Michigan minus 16.5 at home here. Over under is 42.5 in this one. Goodness gracious. Man, Wisconsin's looks real bad this year.
They lost by 17 to Maryland at home last week.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that Michigan's at least as good as Maryland.
Bama covered against them. The only teams they've won are MTSU and Miami of Ohio.
Was that Montana State?
Wisconsin, yeah.
How I don't know. Just
Middle
the question I ask myself is, how does Wisconsin score?
I don't know. Like, and right now this is Luke Fickell's what? 4th year there? 5th year?
I think it's 3rd or 4th.
You should be getting better at this point. It's Wisconsin, for Christ's sakes. Usually they have great running backs and something. They've had nothing for years out of this fucking school. Give me the over in this game at 42.5, and I'll live with that. I'm not going to touch the 16.5. I still want to see Bryce Underwood for a few more weeks. He's going to be good one day, really good. But I'll take the over in this one, 42.5. I'm not going to touch that big boy number of 16.5. Next up is Illinois at Purdue. This is Illinois minus 9.5. D'Anthony, who you got?
I don't think Purdue's been good, have they?
They haven't been terrible.
I mean, they got beat by 26 by Notre Dame.
But they did score 30 against Notre Dame.
They scored 17 against you. Well, they scored a lot of late points against Notre Dame, I think. Yeah, they scored no, they didn't. It was in the second quarter. Yeah, I think Illinois is going to score a lot of points in this game. That's what I think.
I think they're fine.
Purdue's given up 56-33 to USC and Notre Dame the last 2 weeks. I think they'll score.
Illinois stayed at 22 after beating USC, huh? Interesting.
Yeah, I'll take.
Interesting.
I'm going to take the over in this game, 57.5.
Okay. Yeah, Purdue can score. That Notre Dame score was like fucking 80 points scored in that game.
Yeah.
I'll take Illinois in this one, 9.5, only because it's 9.5. I think they win by 10. I think you're fine here. I'll probably put it in a teaser too and drop this down to 2.5. And some of those teaser cards as well on my bookie, minus 7. Next up is Penn State at UCLA. This is Penn State minus 26.5. if you're wondering why, UCLA is awful. They've already fired their coach. They're talking about going to the FCS, which is unfathomable for me, but their stadium is also an hour and a half away from their campus. I don't know what this program's going to do. I know Penn State is probably going to win this game by 28 points, though, easily.
I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Why should I believe that? What has Penn State done to make you think that they can score points?
If it's a shitty defense, they can score. If not,
They've played Nevada, FIU, and Villanova. Those are the teams they've beaten. So no, absolutely fucking not. I'm not giving them 28 fucking or 27 points.
I'm
fucked.
not convinced that UCLA would beat Villanova or Nevada.
I'm not either. I'm not either. I'm just saying I'm not giving anybody 26.5 points. It hasn't demonstrated the ability to actually score the fucking football a little bit against decent teams.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a tricky slate. This is a trap slate early on. You'll get to some better games, I promise. Here, like this next one, Texas at Florida. Texas -6.5. Who ya got?
I can't tell if this is just the hater in me.
I know,
but I'm taking Florida +6.5.
So I got Burns.
I don't even care if I win the bet. I just want fucking Texas to lose, but we'll see.
I got burned by Florida twice. I got burned against LSU, which 20-10. They just can't score the fucking ball. They have no offense. And then Miami, it was 26-7. I had that teased up 13, and I still lost that fucking game. So Texas theoretically should win this game. I thought it was going to be a night game. It's going to be an afternoon game. Which what's the weather? Well, not that matters for Texas.
Storms, though. Apparently.
Yeah, it's going to be raining.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, give me
Florida.
Florida money line.
Really?
Yes. They figure it out. They figure it the fuck out.
Is Lagway playing? Is he starting?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're good.
I'll clap so loud that I'll probably burst my own eardrums if Texas loses this game.
Yeah. That would be that's it. That'd be their season, I think, right, boys? That's it.
Yeah.
You need to drop them out of the top 25 to lose the game. It's insane that they're still in the top 10.
I don't understand that either. I don't got it. Bama's at 10. Bama just beat Georgia at home. They should be number 9. That makes no sense.
I mean, Texas beat up UTEP, Sam Houston, and San Jose State. Those are the games they've won. They've scored 7 points against real football teams this year.
Yeah. Give me 7.5 on this Florida game, and I'll take Florida.
By the way, the under.
41.5?
Yeah.
The under.
It's attractive.
If it's raining all day long, because isn't there like a fucking hurricane or something coming in?
Yeah.
Dude,
I'm not kidding.
I don't even think the weather matters. Like, it's going... But Florida's defense is good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's legitimately a very good defense. Arch is fucked. And Florida's offense has been Florida's offense. And Texas' defense is great. Like, these teams aren't going to score. This game's going to be awesome.
By the way,
how gross it is.
94% chance of rain. And they're saying periods of rain and a thunderstorm, any downpour, like, could cause flooding. Be careful there. So, like,
don't tell me what to do.
I love
Fuck
it.
the
man.
National Weather
This will be
Service.
fun. This could be a dirty game of like 3-0.
I'm fine with that. I just don't want to be told what to do.
Right.
By anybody that calls themselves a weather person.
Well, they are.
Man, woman, expert. I don't give a fuck.
Give me Florida plus 7.5, and I'm in. I'm in on this one. I'll take it up a point. I know it's gonna cost me a little more, but I need it. I need it to feel right inside. Though, if it's raining, though, fans, I don't know how that's going to work out. If it's raining that bad, shit. Vandy versus Alabama. Man, that's going to be a fun game. Bama minus 10.5. Who you got?
Vandy plus 10.5.
Me too.
I think that's a closer game than that.
I do too.
I think it's probably a 10-point game actually, right there, which is
that's why that half a point exists, and I'm with you. I think this is a 10-point game.
I might buy a half.
Vandy could win
and go to 11. I don't know.
Vandy could fucking win.
Maybe. I mean, yeah, not in Alabama. That's not going to happen.
I don't know. I'm not going to put anything past Pavia. That kid's enjoyable to watch. But give me the points against Alabama, and also
that should be a fun game to watch.
They got up for that Georgia game. It's hard to come back home and get up again the next week. I mean, they're going to have a choice, obviously, but that was a very hard-fought game at night. And now they got to play them in the middle of the afternoon. There, it's gonna be toasty.
At least it's not a morning game, though.
No, Next up is Boise State at Notre Dame. Boise State has turned it around. They're now 3-1. They lost their home opener. This is Notre Dame minus 20.5. Who you got?
I don't bet this, but I think Notre Dame probably beats them by 3 scores.
Yeah, Notre Dame can fucking score. Their offense is good. Their defense isn't.
Yeah, I just don't know if it's 17 points or 21. You know what I mean? Because Boise can score too. They got their quarterback is good.
I'm with Bob. I believe in Carr. Jeremiah Love is a heavy sleeper for the Heisman. So it's a good offense. It's just their defense that fucking sucks.
Yeah.
And then obviously
Boise State's offense is pretty good. So I think this is more like a 17-point game. But the difference between 17 and 21 is one execution on third down.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So I'm not going to get involved.
This is 64.5. So like the over under. Jesus Christ.
I think Boise State plus 21. If you wanted to take that up half a point, is probably good.
It might be.
But then you're paying to push, maybe.
I know.
So I don't even want to get involved in that because it's other games.
Yeah. Next up is Virginia at Louisville.
This is a tough game for Virginia.
This is weird, man, because Louisville's favored by 7.5. That is a massive number.
Louisville can score, man. There's never. When's the last season of Louisville football where they couldn't score? That's the only thing they can ever really do. To be honest, they never play defense.
No.
So that's why the over/under is 62.5.
Yep.
And Virginia can also score a little bit.
A lot. They dropped 48 on Florida State last week.
I think I'm going to take the over in this game because I think it's going to be an absolute fucking shootout. And it's going to be a fun game to watch, too, which is weird because if you told me that Virginia versus Louisville would be a good game,
I told you to go fuck yourself.
I would tell you to stop talking to me forever.
Yeah.
But here we are.
Yeah, I'll watch it. No money on it. I don't believe in either of these teams. And it will be a fun game to watch. I'll definitely be watching it for sure. It's going to be a blast of a game to watch. I genuinely can't tell you who's going to win. I really don't. And a Louisville minus 7.5 at home is wild to me. That's a big boy spread for Virginia coming off that win at Florida State. Next up is Kent State against Oklahoma. This is Oklahoma minus 45.5.
Hell no.
I don't think Material's
45.5 points with a backup quarterback. I mean, I'm sure their backup is fine.
Kent State
is awful, but fuck that.
Yeah, that's a crazy fucking spread, man.
They might be trying all sorts of stuff because this isn't a real game, and Oklahoma's got to fucking play Texas on the 11th.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. They got
keep your guys healthy.
In 2 weeks, they got to play a real game. No, not just healthy, but you got to figure out the whole scheme. For your backup now. And this game is the only opportunity you really have to test it. So yeah, fuck that.
They also don't run the ball well. Oklahoma.
No. So I don't think they care about this one. They're looking ahead to Texas. They don't give a shit about covering a 45.5 point spread. Next up, Texas Tech at Houston. This is Texas Tech minus 10.5. By the way, if you haven't watched Texas Tech, that fucking quarterback Morton's really fun to watch, man. He's good, dude. I enjoy watching him. This will be a big game here down in Texas, but it's going to be 88 at kickoff at fucking 6 o'clock at night. God damn, dude. On that field, that adds another 10, 15 degrees on that fucking turf, dude. That's going to be a hot one. Who you got in this one, D'Anthony?
I think Tech rolls.
Yeah. I did too. I think Tech rolls. This Morton kid could quietly sneak up there. I don't know if he's on the Heisman list or not, but, you know, if they keep winning and they're undefeated, he might be there. They're at number 11 right now. Keep an eye out.
Yeah, we'll see.
Keep an eye out for him. Next up is Minnesota at Ohio State. They finally gave a night game to Ohio State.
And it's Minnesota.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Ohio State minus 23.5.
Minnesota, by the way, beat Buffalo, beat Northwestern, beat Rutgers, lost to Cal by 2 scores.
Yeah.
So, yeah, give me Ohio State at 23.5. This is like a 40-point game probably.
I know.
I mean, we'll see what Day and the guys want to do as far as you should, frankly speaking, you should run it up at home.
Yeah.
In front of the home crowd. And especially
when it's your only night game.
Yeah, when it's your only night game, you got to score like 60 points a year.
Yeah.
That's what I think. So
I did too.
I'm fine with this.
Peacock?
Minnesota's got a decent defense and shit sometimes. It doesn't seem like it this year.
They're putting on Peacock too. You fucking assholes.
Well, it's on both. It's on broadcast
so.
NBC. No, it's NBC/Peacock. So it's on both.
I hope so. Next up, though, this game, I'm fucking all in. This will be in the quad. For the last 4 I just mentioned will be in the quad here on YouTube TV. Miami at Florida State. This is Miami minus 4.5. D'Anthony, who you got?
I think that's too close. because it's probably a field goal game. But again, the difference between 3 and 7 is one fucking execution on third down.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, that's tough. I think Florida State's going to muck it up.
I think I'm taking Florida State money line in this. Yep. I think they beat Miami at home. I think they were looking ahead last week at Virginia to this game. Typically, if you just want to go from the ghosts of Christmas past on this one, this is always a field goal game. The wide right, phrase over and over and over again came out of this series here. This used to be the biggest. This series hasn't been meant anything in a long time. It sure the fuck does now. Florida State at home. Their fucking crowd on a Saturday nights is gnarly. Give me money line all goddamn day on Florida State. I think they upset Miami.
I mean, I'm at least taking Florida State plus 4.5. At least I'm at least taking that. But
yep. This will be my biggest bet of the day.
We'll see how I do.
My biggest bet of the day on Saturday.
We'll see how I do the rest of the day. If things are going well, I might throw some more different bets down on this because I also might tease these last 2 games together.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm doing both. All the things on this. So, yes, this is my biggest bet. I love it. And I wasn't that impressed with Miami's last game or Carson Beck. He's 7-3 on the season. 7 touchdowns, 3 interceptions there. I don't know if this is the Miami we think it is. I really don't. So give me Florida State money line. Who you got, Bob?
I love Florida State money line here. They know the stakes. I don't think that Virginia loss was a bad loss. They played well in the game, at least on offense.
Their defense looked like shit, but their offense looked great.
Yeah, but their defense looked great. It looked great against Bama. I know it was week 1, but I think the crowd is going to be insane. They know everyone knows the stakes of this game to be in the driver's seat to get into the ACC championship game. I mean, if they lose this game, they're basically out of the ACC championship game, more likely than not.
Yep.
So I think Florida State wins.
Yeah. And then the last one, man. This is another fun one. It's Mississippi State against Texas A&M.
A&M is good.
This is minus 14.5.
It's a bit of a statement game for them. However, A&M plays good teams close. They don't play them 2 scores out.
Nope.
So Mississippi State plus 14.5, I think, is a really easy decision.
And that half a point is what's bringing me into Mississippi State on this one.
I think 14 is the most they win by.
Well, so do I. And that half a point is what's going to fuck people over, and I'm going to take that as well.
I wouldn't be shocked if it's A&M by 2 scores, but I would be shocked if it's more than that. I would be shocked if it's more than that because they just don't play like that. So.
And Mississippi State has played people tough all year. Even Tennessee, man, that was they had a shot at winning that game once overtime.
They're a good team, and they have nothing to fucking lose, man. They're already 0-1 in the SEC. I don't think they're going to be a player at the end of the season in the SEC, but they know that they are good enough to fuck some people shit up, and ruin their lives. So.
They can absolutely have a respectable 8-win season this year.
Yeah.
It would require probably winning this game. I think this is a decently winnable game. At Florida's winnable. Honestly, versus Texas might be winnable. We'll see how they look against Florida. At Arkansas is winnable. And I think because the Egg Bowl is the Egg Bowl, and they're going to be probably they're trying to fuck up Ole Miss this season to some extent, that game is winnable as well.
Yeah.
They're playing for a really solid 8 to 9 win campaign. I think 9 is the absolute ceiling. But dude, considering how bad they were last year, that is an insane turnaround.
Yeah, it's crazy. And they're right now. I mean, they're ranked 28th right now, so they're just outside.
And then I'm just going to take a peek ahead at next week because there's things that I don't understand. That's as far as scheduling and all this other shit. Help me out with this. Next week's games. There's 6 bangers in a row, and they're all in the fucking morning, and then there's nothing on at nights where I'm just you got Florida, Texas A&M. Oh, wait, that's TBD right now. Okay, somebody switch that.
No, but the morning games are fucking stupid.
Fucking stupid. Ohio State, Illinois, I'll be there for that. That's 1 versus 20.
If Florida gets crushed, they're not going to move that Florida A&M game to the night, but it's in a flex right now.
I agree.
They can move it, but...
and then
otherwise, you're just going to have Michigan, USC, and then a bunch of fucking, I guess, Kansas at Tech, but
gross.
Kansas
I
at
don't
Tech
watch
is
that
gross. Arkansas sucks this year, so the midday games suck too.
Bama, Missouri at 11 a.m., Ohio State, Illinois, 11 a.m.
Yeah. The night games are going to be all Big 12.
The 2:30 game or the 3:30 for everybody else is Indiana, Oregon. That's the monster game. And then it's on at the same time as the Red River Shootout, Oklahoma against Texas. What the fuck are we doing?
This scheduling is absolute dog shit.
Dog shit. These are fucking 9 amazing games. You could slot any of these teams at the fucking night game other than what is actually slotted into the night game.
So, and by the way, I know Oklahoma, Texas, and Missouri, Alabama for sure were determined before the season started.
At 11 a.m.?
Yes, that game got announced.
Are you going to that? Is that the one you're going to?
Yes, I'll be at the Missouri-Bama game.
Oh. Man, haven't done it a couple times this year. It's just fucking
sucks.
brutal.
And we're leaving from St. Louis. I have to get on a party bus at 6:45 in the morning.
Oh, dude, that's rough. That's fucking rough.
I feel like my grandpa served in the Philippines fighting the Japanese, and I kind of get it.
Yeah, that's basically the same thing. He was in the Great Raid.
No.
What branch of the military was he?
He was the Army.
So was he trapped before MacArthur showed back up?
No. He was in 44 when they reinvaded. He came back with MacArthur.
Right. But yeah, MacArthur should come back and fucking change the schedule here.
Yeah, somebody's got to do it.
Jesus Christ, man. Is it? Yeah, I mean, Fox is going to Fox.
They're going to
throw every Ohio State game on at noon, so it fucking sucks.
Yeah, Michigan at USC. It's not. I don't think it's going to be a good game, but it's a big game because it's Michigan and USC. You know what I mean? Like those are two fucking blue bloods. You got to put that one at night, and you have to put the Big 12 games are all West Coast. Well, Mountain and West Coast. So it's in Arizona and fucking Utah respectively. So those are going to be later games no matter what. But there's no way you couldn't have flexed one of these other games.
Indiana, Oregon. It's at Oregon.
Or even
why don't they play at night?
Technically, Florida A&M can go. It can go night. But the other two that can go night are Georgia, Auburn. Auburn sucks. And then South Carolina at LSU. And South Carolina sucks. So, I mean, I don't know. There's no reason. I know why they put Ohio State at noon.
They're flexing this game. It just changed right now. It just updated.
Which
Georgia,
one?
Auburn. I'm going to put that on at night.
Why?
Don't know.
Auburn fucking sucks. That's not even
screen.
a good matchup. If you were going to flex one, Florida A&M is the one to flex.
Auburn, I told you, is going to get one person this year.
I
don't know who it's going to be. They're going to get somebody.
They're not getting Georgia.
They're keeping these games to a one-score game. The 2 losses they have been by 6 points apiece. They're going to get someone. I don't know who it is. If it's Georgia, it'd be hilarious, but they're going to flex that to the night game. So that's they're saying anywhere from 6 to 8 p.m. start time. Mm-hmm. So that just came across the fucking wire.
Honestly, they might get Alabama.
They might get one of these, dude. I know.
They get Bama at home.
They're going to get one of them.
They're not.
Hugh Freeze is going to get one of them. One of these 2 games. That's my prediction. They're going to get them. But next weekend, bangers. And
they're gonna. Why didn't you say they're going to get fucking Missouri, asshole?
Psh, they ain't beating us.
Where is it at?
It's at Auburn. I will say that.
Oh boy,
yeah, they got to go at. They got to go at Vandy too. That's going to be a tough.
Auburn, have you been to Auburn?
No.
I took my kid a few weeks ago. It's a fucking rad stadium.
Yeah, it's not a bad campus.
And their fans are fun. It's a fun place.
Yeah, but here's the one great advantage that Missouri has in the SEC. No one gets up for us.
True. Very true.
No one gets up.
Very true.
It's our one superpower.
Yeah, but I think Auburn will get up for this Georgia game.
It's a rivalry. It literally is. It's one of the big rivals. Georgia's their second rival.
It's the state of Georgia versus anybody in the state of Alabama we hate. So it's
I mean, but it's like a rivalry between a fat person and McDonald's. Mm-hmm. McDonald's wins every time.
Yeah, I lost last night at McDonald's. I had a McChicken. I shouldn't have ordered it.
Yeah, you should not have ordered
on the way home from practice.
McDonald's isn't all that bad, but definitely don't get chicken from there. If you're going to get anything from there, get beef.
It was just because I had a further drive, and my kid had ordered, and I was just like, farther man, I just need I'm not doing that.
Yeah, well, that's the word. So, and I think maybe Jared exposed that they don't use real cod.
Yes.
It's some fucking weird fish.
Well, there's a shortage. There's a cod shortage.
That guy's out of prison, by the way.
Is he really?
Yeah, Carlos, whatever the fuck his name was, the cod.
Good for him.
What do they call him? The
Codfather.
Yeah.
Codfather's out of prison.
We should bring Jared on to do an update on that.
I asked him, I said, hey, man, come on in. He's partying with celebrities everywhere right now. Appreciate you tuning in. Go to Spotify. Every sports show is on video on Spotify, day and date. and it's fucking awesome, man. So go there, rate the show a 5-star, then head on over to iTunes, rate the show a 5-star, and leave a quick review. They're not doing video anytime soon, and we'd pop it up over there, to be honest with you. And then join us on Patreon. We'll be live with Drinkin' Bros podcast in about 5 minutes. For D'Anthony Hollaway, I'm Ross Patterson. This is the Week 6 college football.